Tarot Reading for Aquarius 2026, the Pluto Awakening. The year 2026 for Aquarius. Transformation, influence, and destiny. Do you feel the weight of an invisible burden secretly blocking your life? The tarot has just revealed the exact mental labyrinth preventing your ascent in 2026. Prepare yourself. A solid, immediate opportunity is about to change your financial game. This year will not just be good, it will be the year of your personal judgment and your total reinvention. We will show you the single silent wisdom strategy that guarantees your absolute influence. From self-sabotage to the manifestation of the world, you will be forced to find your place. If you are an Aquarius, watch until the end and discover the code to your completed destiny. This 7-point reading maps your journey, starting with subconscious challenges and culminating in the manifestation of your destiny. Let's put the Aquarius cards on the table. The 8 of Swords card, the Judgment card, the High Priestess card, the Ace of Pentacles card, the 10 of Wands card, the Strength card, the World card. 1. The Mental Labyrinth. The card, 8 of Swords, main challenge and blocking factor. The 8 of Swords emerges as the greatest challenge to overcome in this cycle, representing self-sabotage, fear, and the feeling of being trapped. Curiously, this card confirms the logic of the original analysis, which warned of the need to overcome disaster thinking and isolation. The central energy here is not one of an external threat, but rather a distorted perception of reality. The revealed truth is that the swords surrounding you are not stuck in your skin. The bindings are easily dissolved. The depth of the challenge. You are entering a year of monumental influence, but the remnants of past limiting beliefs act as a false alarm system, preventing progress. The 8 of Swords is your 4 mental walls, where you imprison yourself for fear of failure or success. The feeling of powerlessness that arises is an illusion that needs to be consciously undone. For Aquarius, known for their clear, logical vision, this major arcana is a reminder that even the brightest mind can fall into traps of insecurity. The year demands that you untie the mental knot, preventing you from using the tools you already possess. Practical advice. The most effective strategy is simplification and the logical examination of your prisons. When a feeling of being stuck arises, break the situation down into facts and remove emotion from the analysis. Recognize that you are in control and that freedom is, first and foremost, a decision. This stance is fundamental for the reinvention energies of the next step to fully manifest. Liberating this self-sabotage is the portal to manifestation. 2. The call to reinvention. The card, the Judgment, major arcana. The central theme and the lever of transformation. The Judgment arcana emerges as the central theme and the lever of your transformation in 2026. This card transcends the simple use of tools of the magician, elevating the energy to an existential calling. It confirms the imperative of reinvention and awakening mentioned in the base analysis. The universe is demanding that you present yourself in your most authentic and evolved form, the depth of the awakening. This card is an irresistible invitation to a life review, a true clarion call. It is not about being judged by others, but about judging yourself and your past with brutal honesty. What have you built? What have you maintained out of loyalty? And what truly resonates with your soul? Aquarius will feel a powerful urgency to align their external life, career, relationships, purpose with their highest values. This is the moment to shed old identities, especially those that were inherited or imposed, so that your visionary essence can emerge without barriers. Practical advice. Judgment requires you to become your own judge and advocate. Do not avoid the difficult conversations with yourself. If your work, environment, or social circle does not reflect your truth, this card indicates that the universe will force a change. The removal of toxic influences, mentioned in the original logic, will be accelerated by this energy. Receive this call with courage and act. Inaction at this point will lead to external events that will force the hand of change. Proactive action, on the other hand, ensures that reinvention is controlled and intentional. 3. The wisdom of action. The card, the High Priestess, Major Arcana, the strategy of action and the mastery of resources. The High Priestess assumes the strategy position, confirming that the most effective action for Aquarius in 2026 will be action informed by intuition. The logic of simplification and intelligent use of resources, Queen of Pentacles, finds its source of power here: hidden knowledge and inner wisdom. The depth of the strategy. This card teaches that Aquarius's power lies in knowing before doing. Instead of impulsively rushing in, which was a subtle warning in the original video, you are advised to retreat into silence to process information and access intuition. The High Priestess represents the polarity that balances judgment. External awakening must be anchored by internal certainty. She will protect you from wasting resources, time, money, energy, on projects that lack a solid foundation. The innovation you seek is not in external manuals, but in your ability to decipher the unconscious. Practical advice: cultivate silence and meditation. Before signing documents, making critical financial decisions, or starting a new relationship, consult your intuition. The Queen of Pentacles asked you to test before investing. The High Priestess says, sense before testing. Trust what you know deep down. This strategy ensures your foundation is solid and that your manifestation, next position, is perfectly aligned with your purpose. Your influence will be built on a foundation of wisdom that is undeniably yours. Gak. 4. The immediate harvest. The card, Ace of Pentacles, manifestation in the near future and tangible reward. The Ace of Pentacles is the materialization of the Empress energy, abundance and reward for hard work, mentioned in the original analysis. This card is the promise of a new tangible, solid, and valuable opportunity that will appear in the immediate future, a direct result of your adherence to the call, judgment, and the strategy, High Priestess. The depth of the harvest. This card represents pure potential. It is not complete realization, but the first step of a cycle of great prosperity. For Aquarius, who is focused on innovation and re-engineering, the Ace of Pentacles can manifest as a new contract, the funding of an idea, a highly lucrative business seed, or a significant increase in resources. The important thing is its solidity. This is the sign that your foundation, Queen of Pentacles, is firm, and that the universe is ready to honor your effort. Practical advice: grasp the ace. This opportunity will not come with bells and whistles. It may seem simple or modest at first. Your mission is to recognize the value and potential of this seed. Do not let it fall to the ground. The advice to maintain focus and productivity becomes vital here, as the Ace's energy requires nourishment and attention to transform into the tree of abundance. This moment serves as a powerful encouragement that you are on the right path and that the reward for hard work is imminent. 5. The end of the burden. The card, 10 of Wands, the legacy of the past to be released and the relief of overload. The 10 of Wands emerges as the legacy of the past that Aquarius must release. Its logic lies in the opposite of the 4 of Pentacles, constriction, focusing on excess responsibility and overload. It is the final lesson before total freedom. The depth of the release. You have carried too heavy a burden for too long, be it responsibilities that are not yours, the need to constantly prove yourself, or excessive self-demand. This burden is what prevents you from feeling like the adventurous and light-hearted Knight of Wands, as suggested in the future of the original reading. The Ten of Wands is a reminder that, while you are capable of carrying all this, you do not have to. Simplification, Queen of Pentacles, must be applied here. Practical advice. The release strategy requires you to delegate, let go, or discard. Evaluate each wand you carry. What belongs to someone else? What is based on an old obligation? What no longer serves your purpose of awakening? The energy of influence and power you are cultivating, the judgment and strength, can only flourish when you are light and free. Releasing this burden is not a sign of weakness. It is evidence that you are ready to operate at a higher strategic level, where your energy is reserved for what truly matters. 6. The true influence. The card, Strength, Major Arcana, Power in relationships, leadership, and overcoming envy. The Strength card represents the peak of your influence and personal power, replacing the external recognition of the Six of Wands with unshakable inner authority. This is your ability to be the lighthouse, as suggested in the original logic, with grace and serenity. The depth of power. Strength is not about dominating, but about mastering yourself, your passions, fears, and impulses. The lion, which represents your instinctive and passionate power, is tame and under your command. This is the energy Aquarius projects in 2026. A gentle yet undeniable power. It is your self-control, serenity, and courage that will inspire and, at times, challenge others. This arcana is the protection against envy, as your peace and self-mastery are untouchable by external vibrations. Practical advice: be the example. True leadership will come from your serene authenticity. Remain calm under pressure and use diplomacy, combined with your clear vision, to guide complex situations. Do not deviate from your values to please others. Your integrity will be your greatest source of attraction and influence. Embrace strength as your shield and your sword, with the courage to face your own lion and the gentleness to lead others. 7. The completed destiny. The card, the World, Major Arcana. The final outcome, expansion and total fulfillment. The World Arcana is the glorious conclusion of your journey in 2026. It confirms and amplifies the promise of expansion, Three of Wands, and the search for a feeling of belonging, Destiny, Knight of Wands. This card is proof that all challenges and reinventions have culminated in total fulfillment. The depth of destiny. The World represents the successful completion of a major cycle. Aquarius's energy is global and visionary, and this card manifests that in reality. Your ambitions for influence are no longer limited to your immediate surroundings. Recognition, success, and abundance extend across a much broader horizon. The feeling of searching dissolves as you find your exact place in the universe. The lessons of overcoming the mental labyrinth and acquiring inner mastery, strength, lead you to a state of harmony and success. Practical advice. As you close the cycle, celebrate your achievements, but do not remain static. The World invites you to share your wisdom and resources. Look ahead, as this ending is also the beginning of a new, greater cycle. Your full manifestation is your destiny, a visionary who found power through authenticity and the courage to reinvent themselves. The success of 2026 will be the platform for lasting influence in the future. Reading summary. The year 2026 is an invitation for Aquarius to embrace their Plutonian power. The path requires the courage to undo mental illusions, 8 of Swords, and answer the call to their true vocation, the Judgment, guided by silent wisdom, the High Priestess. The reward will come in the form of solid opportunities, Ace of Pentacles. The key to lasting influence is inner mastery, strength, and the release of unnecessary burdens, 10 of Wands. The result is complete fulfillment and expansion to a new horizon, the world, where your destiny is fully manifested. If you have made it this far, congratulations. Your seriousness about your destiny is remarkable and deserves to be rewarded. Now, to ensure the continuity of your awakening, don't miss the next steps. Click and subscribe immediately. Use the power of the strength you have just awakened and share this vision with those who urgently need transformation. To deepen your journey, choose one of the videos that appear on the screen. They are essential for your next step. Leave your personal judgment in the comments. What was the biggest revelation of this reading for you? Also tell us, what other life theme do you need the tarot to reveal for 2026? Your participation is vital for maintaining this community of mutual influence and growth. See you in the next video. I can also help you search for information on the Pluto Awakening if you're curious about the astrological context. Would you like me to do that?